Hello beauties, it's Winnie here again in another video. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be making a detailed tutorial of abetiaja cap. Yes, I've done this video before on this channel, but this one is a slower, more explanatory and more detailed tutorial because I got so many comments on the last one and some people were complaining, I don't know the length, I don't know the breadth, it's too fast, don't worry, I got you in this video. And if this is your first time of learning how to make abetiaja, also this video is also for you because it is so beginner friendly, very explanatory. So don't forget to like, share with your family and friends and enemies and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new tutorial. And without too much talking, let's get to the honey of the video. Let's go. I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel. So we are going to be using loom ashoke for this. This is loom ashoke, that one that is for brides that does not have any cuts. So I just joined it at the side because it was not giving me the length that I wanted. So this also applies to when you want to use your Ankara fabric or any kind of fabric at all to make abetiaja. So we are using loom now, so it should guide you. So now the height, this is the height. The height of the abetiaja cap is 12 inches. Although I usually use 13 inches, you can make it higher if you want, but it shouldn't be lower than 12 inches. All right. So now this is the head circumference, the part that I'm putting my tape through. That is where the head circumference is going to be. For my son, I'm doing this for my son. His head circumference was about 24 inches, although it was too big at the time because I didn't measure him, so I added about half inch to that 24. It was still okay. So the width is 24 inches, that is the head circumference, and the height is 12 inches. I hope you understand now. So now I'm folding it into two at that head circumference area. I'm folding it into two, so 24 divided by 2 is going to give me 12 inches, right? So I'm cutting it out now. I hope you understand now. So I'm cutting it out. After cutting it, it's going to give me two separate pieces. So I'm just marking the wrong side, so it's going to give me two separate pieces. The width is going to be 12 inches and the height is going to be 12 inches. I hope you understand now. So after that, you are going to fold it again at the head circumference area, just the way I'm doing it. So it's going to give you 6 inches. All right. So you are going to stitch it at that top part with about half inch. You are going to fold the second one like this, and you are going to stitch it with about half inch. I hope you understand now. So now I've gone ahead to stitch it half inch on both sides. So you are now going to pick it up and open it up like this. You know, this is not a ashoke type that we join. This is loom ashoke, so you can't really know the center. There is no joining, so make sure that you align it properly. Make sure you open it up like this. Make sure that it is at the center. You can use your iron if you want it to be very firm and clean, but I'm using my hand because there is no power at this time. So I'm just going to be using my hand to open it up and smoothing it out, just like that. I hope you understand this up to this point. I'm just trying to make sure that this is as beginner friendly as possible because I don't want anybody complaining, I don't know the length, it's too fast, I don't want to hear it. So let us just do it one step at a time. So I'm going to pick up my lining now. I want to quickly pick up my lining. I'm using my satin to line it. You can use a lighter lining, maybe like a suit lining or your regular polyester lining, but this is what I have at the moment. So I'm just cutting out a piece of that and then I'm going to set the rest aside. So this is how we are placing our lining. All right, this is how the lining is going to be. But before that, the first thing you are going to do is to place notches on the side like this, just a little, just about half inch on the two sides like this, just as you can see me do. then you are now going to place your lining right side facing like right side. So I'm going to pin it down now, because this method I'm teaching you, I want to close everything up with lining, because there is no light, so there's no way I'm going to be weaving it. You know, the first video we did, we just weaved the edges, all right, we overlock the edges, but this one we are going to be using the lining to turn everything, so everything is going to be neat inside and outside without overlocking. All right, I hope you understand. So after pinning, I flipped it over to the other side, and I'm just going to chalk it just to create a curve. You know how abetiaja looks now? It's not four corner, it has like a curve on the side like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and stitch it down following that curve. So once I'm done, I'm not going to sew everything, I'm going to stop at one point, because we are going to be turning it from that point. So I've gone ahead to stitch it. So once I was done stitching, I went ahead to trim off all the excess lining, and I'm also going to trim off the sides of the ashoke too, to make it form that curve that we want to be. All right, so once it is done, this is what is going to be left. Then you can go ahead and stitch that upper part. So at that side, I didn't start from the that side, and I left this place open because this is the part where we are going to be turning it from. So what you did to this one, to that other one, you are going to do to the second one also. So if you didn't get it the first time, this is your next opportunity. After notching it on both sides, you are going to take your lining right side facing right side and hold it down with pins first. After holding it down with pins, you are then going to flip it over, and then you are going to create your curve. But because I've done one, so I'm just going to be placing the one that I've already done on it, and I'm going to be using it to trace out the curve. All right, so once I was done pinning, I flipped it over. Then I went ahead to take the other side that I've done earlier, and then I am just going to be using it to trim out the curve. All right, make sure it is well aligned. You can hold it down with pin if you want, but I'm just going to be placing it on top and pressing it down with my hand, and then I'm just going to carefully trace it out. Anytime you are making any garment, please don't rush, take your time, pay attention to details. One of the tips to be a good tailor is paying attention to details. So I'm just going to go ahead and stitch it down with about 1/2 inch all around, and then I'm going to leave a little space also here for me to turn it inside out when I'm done. So once I was done, I've gone ahead to stitch this one. So I'm just going to take this one now. You separate the lining from the main fabric, so you don't stitch everything together, and then you're going to go ahead and stitch, and you remove your pins as you do. So I've gone ahead to stitch it now, and this is how it is looking. So from this side that I created the opening from, I'm going to turn everything inside out. You just go ahead and turn everything inside out. Take your time, do not rush. You can use your scissors to to point out every edge, so that everything can come out very clean and flat. But I just used my hand in this case, and everything was clean and fresh. So the next thing you are going to be doing is to just close this part that was open on both sides. Just go ahead and tuck it in neatly, and then you just close it up neatly. All right, so I'm just going to do that, and also do it for the second side also. Whatever you do for one side, you do it for the second side. So what makes abetiaja is two separate sides that comes together. That is correct. So I'm gonna ahead to stitch it down now and see how neat and clean it looks. This is the point where you iron it down very well. Make sure that it is neatly done. But I don't have light at this point, so I'm not going to be ironing mine, but I'm going to iron it much later. So I'm just going to place it on top of each other, right side facing right side, and then I am going to use about 1/2 inch to join it from one end to the other, just like that, from one end to the other, starting from the top part. So you just join it. So make sure that it is the edges, that pointed part at the top is well aligned. All right, and when I was done doing that, I just went ahead to turn everything inside out, and this is what it was looking like at this point. It was really neat and very beautiful. So you can just press it down, use your iron to hold it down, and some people even fold that pointed edge a little bit again just to give it the abetiaja look per se. So this is the final look. This is how it is looking. It was so beautiful, and when I wore it on my son, he really loved it. It was so nice on him. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this one was well detailed, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understand it. I hope it is clearer. All right, it is. If it's oh my god, English is hard though. So if it was helpful, let me know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to give this video a big like. Until I see you in my next one, I want you to know that I love you and I care. Bye.